Hi there, my name is Jason Perkins. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of my Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. I created this series to provide you with helpful information about the rules of Georgia's workers' compensation law and the benefits available to you under it. Today, I'm going to talk to you about returning to light duty work after a back injury. If you've suffered a serious back injury, you may find it difficult to return to your regular job. Often you may have a hard time sitting for a long period of time, standing or walking for a long period of time, climbing, lifting, bending, basically all sorts of activities are affected by a serious back injury. So one thing that may come up after you've had that back injury is that at some point your employer may offer for you to return to light duty work at a different job. In Georgia workers' compensation cases, it's important to understand that there's some specific rules that apply to offers to return to light duty work, especially after you've received some form of weekly workers' compensation benefits. The main rules that apply are contained in a statute known as 34-9-240 and a Board Rule 240 that talk about what happens when you go back to work at a light duty job and attempt to do that job, and what happens if you are unable to continue to perform that job. In most situations, your employer may send you what's called a Form WC-240, which is a State Board of Workers' Compensation form that can be completed by them to offer you a light duty job that's been approved by your authorized treating physician. When they send you this form, it gives you notice of when you should return to work, what light duty job you're going to be doing. It'll have the approval from the doctor. It should say what you're going to be paid. And it's required to give you notice at least 10 days in advance of when you're supposed to return to work. Now, whether they send you a Form WC-240 or not, generally the rules in OCGA 34-9-240 and Board Rule 240 apply. And those rules have to do with whether the insurance company has to restart your check if you try the job but are unable to do it. That rule mostly applies, the specifics that matter a lot are how long you attempt the job for, making sure that you attempt it for at least a certain amount of time and not attempting for more than a certain amount of time. Then the insurance company may have to restart your check at least temporarily while y'all are fighting about whether you can do the job or not. If you refuse to attempt the job, or you attempt it for less than a certain period of time, or if you go back to work and work more than 15 scheduled work days, then when you come out of work, the insurance company is not necessarily going to have to automatically restart your check. You may have to prove in court that you're going to get your check restarted. These rules can matter a lot because whether you're receiving benefits or not, when you're fighting about whether you can go back to work is important. So if your employer offers you a job that you're just not able to do, and you try it for a long period of time and then come out, you may actually find yourself stuck in a situation where you have to go to court to get your check restarted, and that can take a long time. So it's important to understand these rules and how they will apply to your case when you're dealing with any situation of going back to light duty work after an injury. Because again, it's important to know if you're going to be paid benefits while you're fighting about whether the job is suitable or not in the event that you're unable to do the job. Hopefully your employer offers you a light duty job that you can do and keeps it available for you, and you go back to work and you're earning that weekly check. I understand that's what most people would like to do, but you do have to be aware that there may be a possibility that you may not be able to keep doing that job, or your employer may not keep providing it to you exactly as they indicated to the doctor that they're going to, which means that you're going to have to fight about whether that job's suitable or not. Hope you found this information about returning to light duty work after a back injury helpful. If you have, please let me know by liking this video or giving it a thumbs up. If you'd like more information about Georgia workers' compensation, I'd encourage you to visit our Perkins Studdard Workers' Compensation channel on YouTube. You can find all the videos from the Georgia Workers' Compensation video series available there, and you can subscribe if you'd like to be notified of future videos. If you have some specific questions about workers' compensation, you can set up a free consultation with me to get those questions answered. There's two easy ways to do that. The first is by calling the phone number at the bottom of the screen, or the second is by visiting our website, www.perkinslawtalk.com, where you can complete and submit our free consultation request form. Thanks again for watching today, and I wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injury.